Howdy, folks. Welcome to BTN's Bristol's Front Porch. I'm your host, Tim White, and one of the things I like about our show, we get to highlight artists from this region. You know, we've had a lot of famous people come from this region, not so famous, and some folks are just shy to get in front of a camera. George Goode's in front of this camera today. We're glad that you showed up. Thank you, George. Thank you for coming.
Well, appreciate that, Tim. Like I was telling you earlier, I was born in Scott County, Virginia, not Scott County, but Washington County. And anyway, I lived in Tennessee most of my life, and I did want to tell you one thing about, when they had the country music days back in the 70s.
Mm-hmm, I remember.
Anyway, that's when they had the trailer beds up and down State Street.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing with a guy named Jack Sandage in the Tennessee border. Well, this guy came down from West Virginia, and he wanted to get up and sing a song with us. He said he'd wrote a song and wanted to see what it sounded like with a live band. Well, he got up and sung with us, and I didn't know at the time, or had no idea, but it was Mel Street.
Wow.
He sung Borrowed Angel with us.
My goodness.
We done pretty decent on it, but I mean, it was kind of raggy, but...
And you've opened for a lot of named entertainers over the years. Name some of the folks you've opened for.
I've opened for Bill Anderson, Dottie West, Sammy Smith, Penny DeHaven, Little Jimmy Dickens, and I've done a 2-week thing with Little Jimmy Dickens at a place called the Cow Palace in Colorado Springs. And we was up there for about 2 weeks, and I toured with Claude Gray, played him for a while, and played lead guitar. And a good friend of mine, Brian Adams, a steel guitar player, got me the job, and I went on the road with them and was gone about 2 or 3 years. And I really had a lot of fun doing that. I really did. And most of the time, when I got back, I just kind of hung around here and done pretty good for myself around here.
Yeah, you still pick pretty regular, and do you have any recordings or anything that...
I've got a few things I've done in the studio, but they're not mine. I can't sell them. But
okay.
But most of them's been copyrighted. But I've got some good stuff.
Yeah.
I could probably give it away, but I couldn't sell it. But
George Goode's going to show us some of his talent. You're going to hear him sing a Jimmy Rogers song you got ready for us. And, Jimmy Rogers recorded those first sides here in 1927. You're going to treat us to a Jimmy Rogers tune.
Yes, sir, I am.
All right. Here's George Goode on Bristol's Front Porch.
I'd like to do you a little tune here by Jimmy Rogers. It's called The Soldier's Last Letter. The postman delivered the letter. It filled her dear heart full of joy, but she didn't know till she read inside it was the last one from her darling boy. Writing this down in a trench mark, don't stole if it isn't so neat. As you did when I was a kid, I'd come home with mud on my feet. The captain just gave us our orders, and Mom, we will carry them through. I didn't know I love you so. I'll prove it when this war is run. Then the mother's old hands began to tremble. She fought against tears in her eyes, but they came unashamed, for there was no name, and she knew that her soldier had died. Then the mother knelt down by her bedside, and she prayed, Lord above, hear my plea, and protect all the sons who are fighting tonight, and dear God, help keep America free. Dear Mom was the way that it started. I miss you so much, it went on. Mom, I didn't know I love you so, but I'll prove it when this war is run.